Yeah. We back. What we 7?
8?
We always do this.
Yeah. We 8?
Every time.
Yeah, we 8. No,
We always do this every time. We never know which
looking at
episode
it,
number.
I
think we on 8 though.
I'll be double checking, make sure I don't wear the same shit too. I'll be like, let me look at my episodes.
Yeah, me too.
Quick, man.
Facts. But y'all, we back with another one. We gonna let y'all know which episode. But actually, y'all already know because it's already on the screen because we edited it into the screen. So really, y'all already know.
That's offended.
Yeah,
it was right. It's 8. I know we was right.
Okay, yeah, 8.
It was 8.
Hey, we on episode 8, and we started. We started a month ago, 2 months ago.
Episode
2 months
8.
ago. That's good. That's pretty good.
Episode 8, baby. Welcome back. Be Realistic Podcast. Successful D Junior, man.
It's your girl plus Barb.
Hey, as you can hear, we getting better and better. It's sounding better. We looking better. Okay. You know what I mean? Welcome back to one of the hottest podcasts. You know, we ain't stopping. My goal is I want to do at least 100 of these. Like, that's what I really like. I'm not going to stop. I want to keep grinding these out. Like, I don't want to stop. We done spent this bread on all this on top of that, too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're going to get our money
back. We
got
to do something special. When we get to 100, we got to do something big.
Oh, we're going to do something crazy.
Something big. Yeah,
I'm going to spend some money. I'm going to do something crazy. You know, I'll be bringing people down. I'll be bringing people down. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean?
That'll be lit.
Yeah. I'll be bringing people down.
That'll be hella lit.
Yeah. We're going to see what it's popping about, what it's talking about. But now, we just was talking about before, you know, we started this podcast episode. We're going to start off with this one right here. It's crazy because we were speaking about,
First of all, wait, hold on. First of all, we never plan what we going to talk about. We don't discuss it or nothing because we want it to be fresh, raw, off the dome. So we figure out what we going to talk about as soon as D come. Like, we don't do the planning, none of that. So we bringing you on the podcast, just be ready for whatever because you just never know what you're going to get.
That's a fact. That's all we do. We have our topics. After that, you discuss, you say what you need to say after that. But now, though, we were just saying, though, let's say you in a long-term relationship with somebody, would you be okay with giving them one hall pass? So a hall pass is you allow them to have sex with one person. One day, it could be 6 years down the line, and he can be like, baby, I'm ready to use my hall pass.
But you only get one throughout your whole relationship. You can't do no cheating.
No cheating. You get one.
One hall pass.
One hall pass for the entirety of the relationship. Would you do it?
I ain't even gonna care. I do it.
You would do it?
Because I feel like when you plan on spending your life with somebody, you're going to go through something. Like, you're going to go through something. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
So, like, why not just get that pass and get it out the way? Like, that's how I feel about it. Because I'm like, you going to go through it anyway.
Dang, I don't know how I'm going to feel, man.
Of course, I'm going to be sick.
Beating the guts of my girl, like, you know, like, because you got to let your partner know, like, hey, baby, I'm about to use my hall pass. And then she just come back home, like, you know what I mean? Like, what would be the stipulation? Like, do I got to be in the same room or I got to be around? Or I don't think I would want to be in the same room.
No,
but
just do it. And
I don't know how I would feel as a man coming back home to my girl smiling, just got dick down.
But it's only going to happen one time.
That's one. You said one time, huh? I'm trying to think too.
I feel like it's different for women and men though, because you know, y'all, we cheat one time, it's over with.
Please, y'all, we cheat one time and it's over.
Y'all don't know how to handle it. So
no, we definitely don't.
No,
you talking about relationship? Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's over for 100%.
us. Yeah, we break up with y'all.
But if y'all cheat, you know, of course, women, you know, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, most women is still gonna take their man back. I'd rather get that one out the way and
get that one out the way, man.
But for men, it's kind of different.
And maybe in a long term relationship, and you really want to be honest with your girl, one hall pass. You know what I mean? Long as I get to, I don't know. I want to be in the room. I'm sorry. I want to make sure. I want to make sure the rubber getting used. I want to make sure because you know when you having sex, sometimes the rubber come off or some rash. You know?
No, I could not be in the room. I could not.
I gotta be in the room. I'm sorry.
I couldn't watch that.
Hey, it's better safe than sorry. I need to see how you looking. I want to watch like.
That ain't even worth the pass. I can't even enjoy it because you staring at me.
Why you want to enjoy it for? Look at you.
What we doing the pass?
I can't even enjoy it. Your girl.
What we doing the pass for? That's what it's for.
I can't even enjoy it.
I ain't finna step out on my relationship and not enjoy it.
She said I can't even enjoy it. Why you want to enjoy this nigga, man?
Because that's what we doing it for.
I wanna be able to pick the nigga too.
Oh, no.
I want to be able to pick the nigga. So
what kind of nigga would you pick though?
Man, what type of nigga I would pick, man?
Would it be a nigga like you, or
I would pick the nigga.
or a downgrade?
I would pick the nigga that you always like in his pictures. I want to see. I'm gonna pick the nigga that you always like in his pictures.
Oh my God, he's messy.
That's who I'm gonna pick. I want to see how much good.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to see how good the. Oh, y'all done did this. I can tell. You can tell
y'all too comfortable. Y'all too comfortable.
If he know your positions, he flip you around. This ain't y'all first time.
Yeah.
I'm coming in like
a. Nah, you can't be in the room.
I'm coming in like a ref. Hey, get off my bitch. Get off. I'm coming like a referee, my nigga. I gotta watch. Fuck all that, nigga. I need to see.
I don't want to see. I can't watch.
I need to. I'm sorry. After 6 years, man, you gotta watch me too, though. After you get done, cause I'm gonna use yours. As soon as you use yours, I'm gonna use mine. The next day, next day, y'all
just gonna be some hurt motherfuckers.
Yeah, the next day, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take some pills. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go crazy.
Nah.
I'm using my pass the next day. Promise I am, man.
I don't even know if I would. No, I would want to know when you used the pass.
Of course.
Yeah, I would want to know.
Would you?
Yeah.
You want to know? Okay. Only reason why I say I want to pick the nigga so I can make sure y'all not communicating. If I'm picking the nigga, make sure y'all show up. Making sure y'all doing this and the third.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? I can make sure y'all not continue to communicate.
That's a hard.
You know what I mean? I'm leaving just before she come though. Like, you about to make my bitch. I gotta go. Right before she about to bust. I gotta leave the room. I gotta leave the room.
Oh my God.
You go too crazy. I'm going crazy. I swear to God. You go
oh
too
my
crazy.
God. See, no, you just need to not be in the room, D.
You go too crazy. Man, I'm going crazy. I'm busting on her face. I'm looking at you.
Wow.
You better not moan too loud for this nigga. Don't call this nigga daddy.
Yeah, nah, you can't be in the room.
I don't want it. That pass.
The pass ain't even a pass. It ain't even
pass though. You getting
What's the point?
I'm just a referee. I want to make sure it go right.
Nah.
I'm the referee. I don't need you being too loud.
I'm making sure it go right. Oh my God.
I'm here for you, baby.
No.
I'm here. You like this nigga. You always liking this picture. You always looking at this nigga in public.
That's a good question, though.
You want to smack him. Okay, come on, nigga.
We should go around the mall asking people that.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
We should do something like that.
Yeah, we definitely should do that. You know what I mean? Definitely 100%. That'd be dope to get other people's reaction and put it in the video. So
right.
Nah, we definitely do that. But yeah, that's definitely a topic of discussion. And you got to be, like you said, a real mature person to be able to handle that. That's respect. You know what I mean? Everybody don't look at sex the same. You know, a lot of people don't have that attachment to sex, so a lot of times somebody can really just get that itch out that one time and return to it. And if you got a relationship like that and you're mature enough to have that,
you'd be like, it ain't even worth it.
That's respect. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just not worth it. I don't know. I'm
saying, like, if that would be suck if you get a pass and it don't need to be worth it.
I hope it's not. I hope she do.
Me too. Like, I hope you.
I hope it's trash.
Yeah.
I hope it's trash. Hope you get that pass.
Facts.
And it's not hitting on nothing.
Yeah.
But the wild part is not knowing though. Like, that's why I say I want to see, because she'll just come home.
You gonna know everything.
Yeah, she'll just come home the next day.
I don't want to see
cooking and cleaning, doing everything good. You good, baby?
Like, yeah, bitch, you too happy.
Right. You need to chill out.
You done clean this shit. Like, yeah, you doing too much.
Exactly, man. But now, shout out to you. If you're a couple, you can handle that shit. Hey, more kudos to you. And honestly, shit, I don't know how I would feel 6, 7, 10 years in a relationship. You know, that'd be something more of a different feeling. Yeah. My childish ass now probably no, but 6, 7, 10 years down the line,
you never know.
It's a different ball game. It's a motherfucking different ball game.
Because it's hard when you in a long distance. I mean, not a long distance. When you in a long-term relationship, like, you got to keep the spark, and it's a lot of people can't keep the spark.
Damn, you gotta really be in love with that person.
Yeah, for real.
A spark is very hard because y'all done had sex 111 times. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Y'all done did everything, especially the person don't want to travel or if they're not spontaneous.
Right.
Especially if both of y'all not, because it's bad that if only one person is a romantic person and the other person is not.
Right. Yeah.
So you got one person who keep doing all this extra shit and they're not receiving it back.
Right.
So I can understand how that could be something crazy for sure. But yeah, definitely, man. We've been looking into the news, seeing different little things going on We got to talk about Erica Banks. Erica Banks, man. What's the backstory on that, man?
So she posted a video on Instagram and was saying basically you got to look a certain way to party with her. But she was like saying you got to be thick. Like you basically what I got from it is you got to have a BBL. Like you got to look up to par like an Instagram.
Yeah, she was talking about no skinny women. She was like, yeah, you can't be too skinny in my section. You got to look a certain type of way. This and the third. I want to be able to party, like you said, with women who thick. They got to be throwing ass and blase.
And me personally, I just think that whole scenario is just ugly. Definitely. But that is a very common thing, especially like when you're partying in like LA and shit like that. Yeah. Like a lot of people was mad when Chris Brown was saying no dark skinned girls in his section. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing. But as far as her saying that, like, that's just ugly. Like that's just an ugly soul. Cause it's like for one, you didn't look the way you look now. You didn't look like that before.
That's a fact.
For one.
That's a fact.
And for two, you not. You know what I'm saying? Like you cool. Like you look good, but you know, like come on, like. You ain't
just trying to say she ain't hitting.
I mean, this my opinion, you know, to each his own. And I ain't talking down on her, nothing like that. I'm just saying, to me personally, I just feel like, you know, she a cool 7.
The wild part about it is, I think you probably would have graded her higher before you heard that attitude. You know what I mean? I think that attitude, it made you really look at her flaws. Like when people, boost themselves, it made, okay, let me get another look at you. Like, you know what I mean? Because nobody's perfect.
It's not even boosting, because it's a difference from boosting yourself, and it's a difference from making people feel low about themselves. Like, in that, and how she, like, I don't know if she was trying to get a certain message out and it came out wrong, but how she was saying it, it wasn't cool at all.
And, and I'm going to be honest, she said exactly what she wanted to say, because she kept double downing on that. People's coming at her like, you need to chill out, because you're, like you were saying, you ain't always looked it like this.
No.
You had to pay for this body. Yeah. You had to start getting fashion for her, because she had this little pink 2-piece on that was trash.
Baby, them throwback pictures. Now, all of our throwback pictures ain't, but girl, that's what I'm saying though. Like, you can't be on it. People let this money, these fake bodies, these fame, fucking with these niggas that got money. Like, y'all be letting this shit go to y'all head, and it's like y'all forget that people is human. Like, we all human. We all bleed the same. Like, okay, you just got more money. That's it. Like, and that shit, I don't know. I don't like people like that. I don't rock with people like that. Like, my friends, I'ma accept you how you is, like, and I'm never gonna be like, oh, you can't go to the club with me because you too big, you too skinny, you too like, I would never do no shit like that. But that it is a lot of people like that in the industry. Like, that's a thing in the industry.
Yeah, and it's messed up, because at the end of the day, if you look at Erica Banks' before pictures, where she had a pudge and she had no ass, she had no hips, she had bad makeup, she had that ratchet-ass 2-piece on in the club with the forces, they went and found the worst picture of her and posted it, and they've been killing her.
As they should.
For the last 3, 4, 5 days. Mm-hmm. And, you know, but that's what happens when you're sitting on this high-ass mountain looking down on people, saying you can't look like this, and I don't want no skinny women, and da-da-da-da-da. When you start doing that, be ready for the slander. They coming for you, because you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. There's people who don't like Beyonce. There's people who don't like Kim Kardashian. There's some people who don't like Kylie. You know what I mean? No matter who you are, there are people who are not attracted to you. And me, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I'm not attracted to Kylie. But Kylie's a billionaire with 200 million followers. Right. So at the end of the day, no matter who you are, there's somebody who do not like you.
Exactly.
Don't like the way you look, don't like this and the third. And they destroyed her ass in that lame-ass 2-piece she had on.
Yeah, and it's like now they finna be watching her stories and looking at everybody who she with.
And then they just posted her homegirls. They just posted her homegirls, and they went for the homegirls, and her homegirls didn't deserve that. And I'm going to keep it 100. Her homegirls did not look like what she described.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't look like it, so you just doing this shit.
Like, it's so ugly. It's the mean girl shit. But I feel like she was bullied probably when she was a kid. So now she's trying to, like, project that on to how she carrying herself now. Like, that shit is just ugly, man.
By the way she was talking, you could tell she was bullied. It's something internally, and now you trying to do what people did to you, back onto you. Because back then, I can tell when she was looking bummy and her makeup was trash, I can tell they were picking on you. They were coming after you. Mm-hmm. So now that you feel like you're in a position of power, you feel like you have to act like that. You do not have to act like that. Once you get up, you don't have to act like that. Because me personally, I ain't always been the popular guy or the guy with some bread, blase. No, I was down and out before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you get up, that don't mean you shit on people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm a type of person where I don't like seeing people get picked on. I stop that shit.
Right,
like I cut in. Mm-hmm. I let niggas know they lame. I'm not about to sit here and allow somebody to get disrespected in front of me. We're not about to play those games. Once I see you uncomfortable, once I see you sad, once I see that go to a point where it's too much, I'm gonna step in and say something.
I wonder if her friends said something. And the friends need to hold her people accountable.
Hell no, they didn't say nothing to her because she got the money.
If that was my man,
when you got the money, people don't say shit to you. When you got the bread, when you the person in charge, when you the person who can say, "Oh no, you can't come with me no more." Oh, this and the third. They're not gonna say shit to you no more. It's a lot of people rolling around here who are allowing people with bread or who got clout do what they want to do. Right. I done seen it in many circles and shit like that.
I ain't never just looked at a group of people and be like, oh, she bad, but all her homegirls ugly. I don't know. Maybe, what about men? Because
yes, man, we do that sometimes. You know, you're a woman, and y'all girls do that too. You know a dude who's so-called attractive, but again, it's something you say in your head. You're not gonna go on Instagram and be like, "Oh, D, you ugly," but all the rest of your partners is popping. Like, it's something in your head, and it's your preference, though. You know what I mean? It's your internal preference. That's what you attracted to.
Yeah.
And honestly, what she said was low-key not wrong. Because at the end of the day, if she would have said it to her, if she would have kept it in her head, it would have been perfectly fine. All of us got preferences. Whether you don't want to be around a bunch of hood niggas or blase or be over here or Africans, however
she definitely entitled to feel how she want to feel.
Right, but when you say that, and you say it out loud in a disrespectful tone.
Need to expect to be canceled.
And they came after her, you know, day after day. And her friends did not deserve what they did to her on Shayros. Because of the disrespect that she did to other people, talking about I only want bad bitches around me, you post a picture with your homegirls went to the club, and they came after her homegirls.
This is what gets me.
That's messed up.
The whole I only want bad bitches around me, it's just funny because it's like some of these bad bitches ain't even, they cute on the outside, but some of them don't be having shit going on.
Most of them.
Ain't got no money, ain't got no motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything be about the look. And it's just so annoying. It's so annoying nowadays.
Nah, because when you beautiful or you attractive, you can skate through life for a long time off your looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say 18 to about 35. 18, 35, 37, you can skate for a minute off your looks because niggas gonna pay. Mm-hmm. And if you're an attractive guy, females gonna pay too. Like, I done had a bunch of scenarios where I had women who wanted to take care of me. I had a girl who wanted to fly me out to Miami and wanted me to live with her, but I understand what that come with. As soon as she get mad, as soon as I do some shit she do not like, I'm out of there.
Yep.
I'm gone. Mm-hmm. As soon as that, I'm giving her that ultimate power.
Yeah.
But nah, 100% when it's all said and done, like, a lot of girls off they looks. They are bad people because a lot of time us men, it's fucked up. I can't even say men and women. We give people passes off they look. Yeah, she ain't shit, but look at that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't shit, but that nigga tall.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty to that too, cause I done kicked it with bitches and be like, shit, I don't even fuck with the bitch like that, but shit, but we be lit in the club, like.
Well, those are going out.
She a good look.
Those are going out friends.
So
I got niggas that I only kick it with going out too though. Like,
so there is certain bitches that is a good look, but.
Well, there's certain people who are fun to go out with, but not good people. There's certain people who are who I can go kick it with, but they're not really good people. And maybe we don't need to be kicking it with them. You know what I mean? To a degree, maybe we need to look at ourselves and shit like that. But again, as long as they're not hurting me, or as long as, regardless, I'm still gonna stand on something. Regardless if they're around me and they doing some fuck shit, I'm still gonna stand on principles and morals. But you do got that subset of people who you only want to kick it with because they're good to go out with.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're not calling them about no personal information or needing some help or some shit. Like, nah, it's Friday, Saturday night. Hey, my nigga, what you got going on?
Right.
That's it. That's all. But
she should have just kept that shit.
She should have kept that shit to herself. And then she gonna double down on it after they killed her. She gonna go on Twitter and say, "Oh, you know, you guys never really liked me in the first place and was waiting down." No, stop trying to be a victim now. Now you trying to be a victim because you done disrespected skinny girls. I don't like skinny girls in my sections. I don't like ugly girls in my section. You offending people each time you say a segment.
Cute. All right.
She's. Yeah. I wouldn't say she's not cute. I just want to say those comments made you take a deeper look into her. Because prior to that shit, you wasn't looking at her. We wasn't looking. Cause
I really wasn't looking at all. But yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we are generally nice people. So we're not. When Erica Banks popped up on our screen, we wasn't trying to look at her.
Right.
Look at her, no.
But now that you done said.
Now that you done said you hang with the bad bitch. Oh, now I'm checking you out now. Let me see.
Stand on it.
From head to toe.
Let me see your whole clique.
On me. Let me see everybody. And y'all didn't have to do our homegirls like that on Shade Room. That was messed up, my nigga. Like them bullets.
Saying?
Oh, these the bad bitches you was talking about? Oh, these is it? Oh, these the ones right here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, this the one?
I know one of them was throwing up a gang sign.
Yeah. She had a stud. She had a whole stud.
Oh my God. Yeah, they finna be on her every time she posts somebody
every time she go out. And then every club appearance she doing, they gonna be taking pictures and doing this.
I would hate to be famous because you really can't even speak how you feel or like your opinion or nothing.
But it's a trade off though.
Yeah.
Being famous and being rich, you're trading some shit off though. You know what I mean? You trading some shit off. Mm-hmm. And honestly, in the position that we is in our city, we got to be careful. I be careful what I say. There's certain shit that I can't even say that other dudes can say. Just,
for real.
You know what I mean? Just being the little influence we are. So I can only imagine.
That's what
on their level, how bad it is and what's going on. But that's a trade-off you got to make when it's all said and done. Like when it come down to the money. But I ain't going to lie. If I was her management, I'd be pissed. Like, girl, you already barely right there, like you barely, you know what I mean? You know, you barely making the same room right now. And if it wasn't for Finesse 2 times giving you some more light, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be probably on Shade Room. But you barely on that. And you going to talk shit about.
Just kill it like.
Yeah, you going to kill the skinny girls. You going to kill the girls who
all the work we done put in, now we got to put in some more work. Yeah,
you done killed all the girls with BB. You done killed all the girls who don't got BBLs. You done killed the skinny girls.
Half of these girls with BBLs, I'm sorry, but I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's 2022, and I feel like some of these bodies is going downhill.
You feel like something going downhill?
I be like, damn, this shit looked good 4 years ago, but now I'm like, this shit look different. I don't know.
I think it's more noticeable because we know what we looking at, but I ain't gonna hold y'all.
I love fake bodies.
I fuck with a BBL, you hear me? I fuck with it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, get it. Hey, I don't hate. As long as it look good and it's not too.
And I like the big ones too. Like I like the ones that we know
ridiculous.
That's fake.
You like
that? I don't like the ones that's like. But like I like them.
I ain't gonna hold you. Majority time we know like right now people are so into BBLs and surgery right now. We can look at almost every female and know if it's fake now. Like it's not really no more where we can't not tell no more. Like you can look at a woman and be like, oh no, look at that. It's rare. And it got so bad now where you don't know if it's real out there. You got girls with real shit. And you don't know no more.
You're just going to assume it's fake.
You're going to assume that shit is fake. But when it come down to women, hey, if that shit look right, like if your body, if you don't like the way your body look, you're not comfortable with it, hey, go do
Change
that.
it,
Go live your motherfucking best. You got one life, my nigga, because I ain't going to hold you. It's going to get you, it's shallow as hell, but it's going to get you further in life when it comes down to men. Men are very shallow people. So when it comes down to that, like, go ahead and do that. Like, I don't never shame. If you want to be natural, be natural. If you want to go get that done too. Cause D, hey, I mess with them. I ain't gonna hold you because it makes sex better. It makes everything. I ain't gonna hold it. Just make it better. And the doctors are getting.
We love real bodies too, but we just hate.
That's why I said I like them both. But it's a lot of women who are subconscious with them. You know, and BBLs get a lot of hate.
Mm-hmm. No, they do.
A lot of hate, bruh. They get a lot of hate, but nah, for real, like I said, as a man, you know, I got no problem with them. And honestly, natural, I like both when it's all said and done. But as a woman, if you want to change some shit,
do that shit.
Don't worry about what nobody feels about.
Yeah, because they always gonna talk about you regardless.
Yeah. Your titties gonna be saggy. Oh, your titties too perky now. Your ass too flat. Now your ass too fat. Like no matter what, they gonna talk about it. So shit, if they gonna do that, you might as well make that motherfucker fat, put a thong on it, and go down to Miami. Enjoy that.
Period.
Shit. Enjoy that shit, man. God damn it. But yeah, though, man. Erica Banks, chill out. Man, show some respect. Don't do that to black women. Don't do that to women. Period. You're better than that, man.
Ugly.
You know what I mean? You're on your way up to the top. Hey, whoever's managing Erica Banks, get on her head, man. Make sure that shit don't ever happen again, because that was a fumble.
Yeah, definitely a fumble.
A big motherfucking fumble. And on the subject of fumbling the bag.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good switch up right there.
Yeah, man. On the subject of fumbling the bag, it's an age-old topic. I think this shit gonna be discussed forever. Like, I think this is a topic of discussion forever.
Yeah.
The topic of, is it tricking if you got it? Is it tricking if you got it? You know what I mean?
What you think?
Hell yeah, man. The reason why women even put out these little sayings, oh, if you got it, it's nothing. If it's tricking and you ain't got it, because they want to make it more common.
Let me tell you, as a woman, if I'm telling you it ain't tricking if you got it, I'm trying to manipulate you.
Ooh, she giving the
I'm
oh, they gonna be mad at you.
To think, to make you feel okay with tricking on me.
Oh, they gonna be mad at you. Shout out to Kelsey being royal. Round of applause.
If I say that, because tricking is tricking. Like, tricking is tricking.
Shout out to Kelsey. Another round of applause. Keeping them real. They gonna kill you. They gonna get you. They gonna be upset for you giving out the secrets about that. But that's what it is, though. You're trying to make a man feel less than. You trying to make him feel like, especially if you know he got it. You know what I mean? If you know he got it and he's not doing it, oh, what? A little bit of money? You ain't what? You ain't about to spend that? If you got it, you got it. It ain't tricking. You know what I mean? That's the first thing they going to say. And again, you know me, I'll be on my Facebook debates, and that's where it came from. And you got a bunch of women on there trying to make it look like it's okay. And my definition...
No, tricking is okay.
Oh, shut up. Get out of here.
What? Hold on now. Tricking is okay.
Hell no. The
yes,
reason why... The definition of tricking is a man who's spending money on a female who would have gave him...
Who said that?
The definition
is that
of...
on Google?
No, yes, it is. It is. If you go look it up on dictionary slang of tricking... it's on it. On the Urban Dictionary. If you are a man or a female and you're paying for somebody's attention or time who would never give it to you unless you're spending money, that's tricking. You know what I mean? That's tricking. And that's come on now. Why would you want to, you know how degrading that is? Like, you will only want to spend time with me because I'm breaking bread on you. You don't want to be around me. You really don't want to see me. You really don't give a fuck about me. The only reason why you want to talk to me right now is because I got bread.
I feel like there's levels of tricking, though. I feel like, there is tricks who, you know, you would never give the time of day, but you going to communicate and entertain it because they have money.
Right.
But then, like me, I'll trick on my nigga.
Well, that's not tricking, though. If me and you in a relationship, we talking and we doing for each other, that's just us dating and going back and forth. That's not tricking. And that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people get the definition fucked up. That's not tricking. Y'all
so what is it whenever you...
Tricking, like I said again, when you as a man or a female, the only reason why you're talking to this person is because they're giving you money. You would never would have talked to them. You would have never gave them light of day.
But
only reason why you're doing it is because they got money. You're not attracted to them. Only reason why.
I feel what you're saying, but I can grow to be attracted to somebody because of what they doing for me.
Nah, that's not real.
That's true.
That's not real.
That's true.
That's weak. Because as soon as I can't do this shit no more, as soon as I fall off, that ugliness gonna pop back up. Like, you know what? This nigga is really ugly. Yeah. He broke and he ugly now. I'm gone. Because y'all built this foundation on some fuck shit. That's why tricking is not cool. I understand as a woman why they want to, you know what I mean? You want to why they boost up. If you ain't tricking, it ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. I understand 100% why women boost that shit.
And another thing that women be picking and choosing who they want, to be their tricks. Not like, I mean, like, women be picking and choosing who they want to have that, oh, a nigga got to pay me for me to entertain it. They be picking and choosing what niggas they want to do.
Well, the other nigga's not a trick, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, the guy that they pick who they just like or whatever, of course, a man that a woman actually likes, she's not going to want, she doesn't care if he trick or not. Mm-hmm. Of course, he can't be a bum-ass nigga. Of course, he got to take her out to eat this and the third. But him breaking bread, paying bills is not a necessity. For a trick, oh no, I need that bag. Facts. You gotta pay me. I need some cash. Facts. This and the third. If you're not doing this, I don't want to talk to you. A nigga that she likes,
it's fucked up. It is. It's messed up. It is.
And like you said, it's manipulation. Y'all trying to manipulate these men.
But it's life though. Like somebody got to do it.
I understand that, and you know, hey, as a woman, I don't care. Like, you know, as a woman, like. That tricking culture, it comes to an end. But
tricking, I was just going to say that. Tricking going to come to an end.
Yeah. You think you cute now? No. When you 35, 36, 37, 40, and your body not like that, because at the end of the day, if I'm a 60-year-old trick, a 50-year-old trick.
But that's why you supposed to use tricking like you supposed to use the system. Like, you know, bitches be on Section 8, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to use that to your advantage to get up to where you need to be.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you know how to do that, you wouldn't be relying on tricks. A lot of females who were smart enough to build their bread up and shit like that, they would have never did that in the first place. These girls have been sugar babies. They've been 19 years old, and they never really learned to hustle. All they know is I'm pretty, and these niggas gonna spend whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they ain't learned no skills. All they know is I can go from nigga to nigga.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna be on that type of lifestyle, you're gonna be on that type of time. That's just like stripping. Like, you can't strip forever. You need to have a goal. You need to have a plan. You can't. A nigga ain't finna keep giving you money forever, and you think you ain't finna come up off nothing. Like, that shit don't last. You know what?
Long. And I low key love females who be like, oh, it ain't tricking if you ain't got it. Like, when I meet a female on that type of time, oh, I'm gonna flash you the shit that you like. I'm gonna flash you the chain, on section.
But you ain't gonna get shit.
Popping bottles, taking trips. I'm gonna flash what you like, get what I want, and I'm gone now. Oh, that's what they do to the women who say it ain't tricking if you got it. We're gonna flash that shit in front of you, smack you, and then get up out of there. So you didn't get nothing out of that. You thought you was
gonna play me, but really you played yourself.
Yes, you played your damn self. Them girls go through that constantly trying to weed out the niggas that try to get that. They're going for the flashy niggas. They're going for the change. They're going for that dumb shit.
Because, like,
looking
females,
dumb.
Now, times is different nowadays. Like, tricking now and then tricking back in the day, it's like different. So, like, back in the day, it was more men that would spend money and you ain't have to do nothing with them.
Hell nah. Tricking.
I feel like back then it was more like that.
Hell no. You don't remember that video? What was it? The movie Set It Off? And that movie was like 1980 something.
No, yeah.
And she had to go get knocked off to pay her rent.
But, like, I'm saying
you had to, no matter what, you had to get some cookie up.
No.
Yes.
No.
The movie Set It Off was a girl getting knocked off.
Yeah, but tricks, not every trick is like that.
Bill. Of course not.
Sometimes you can finesse a nigga for a minute. For sure. For a minute.
But how much though? You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. They come to an end eventually.
Hell yeah, it's gonna come to an end.
That's what I'm saying. But nowadays, these tricks ain't just. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all be trying to act like y'all ain't out here getting food out and y'all not fucking.
Oh no, they damn sure doing that. But I'm gonna be honest, Kelsey, you don't subscribe to that culture, so I don't think you really know how far these niggas will go with that.
Oh, but I be around people. Yeah. Like, I be around. Like, I didn't see. I've been in this shit. Like, I've been.
So what you saying again? What you saying about the tricks?
So
again?
What I'm saying is nowadays, because bitches all when bitches getting tricked on, a lot of these bitches be trying to act like they not doing nothing. Like, niggas is just tricking on them. And I'm like, yeah, it is some bitches who top tier like that ain't, doing nothing with the nigga. But nowadays, if a nigga tricking on you most of the time, you doing something for
I'm gonna be honest, girls don't care no more. Like, they
don't.
They don't give a fuck. Like, they gonna say that. Like, nigga, if you spending bread, you doing whatever. Hey,
but I don't like pussy. I love an honest hoe. I love an honest hoe.
Girls nowadays.
But these bitches be trying to act like they just so, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't doing nothing.
It's implied now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's implied now. Like, when girls doing that shit, they don't care no more. Like, women to a point now where they're like, hey, I'm already having sex for free.
Yeah.
So I might as well go get paid, go fuck with a nigga with a bag, go get flued out, all that shit. But the problem is you're going to get replaced. Me, as a 50-year-old with money, I can go get me a bad 25. I got bread. I can be Diddy out here. Of course, he's a billionaire, but I can be Diddy out here, a 50-something-year-old man or close to it, and I can go get one of the baddest shit. I can go get me a Young Miami.
It's so temporary.
I can go get,
But that's what I'm saying.
Whatever I want.
Spend that shit wisely. They do the bags, Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, first of all, when you finessing somebody, I believe in karma. So it's like, first of all, you got that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just.
And most of them girls who tricking, they really want a way out. They really trying to find a nigga who eventually gonna put them up. You ain't gotta pay for shit. You ain't gotta do nothing no more. And it's not gonna work. Y'all looking for a way out. Y'all lazy and y'all looking for a way out. Like, no, like, it's not gonna happen. Get your shit together. Because what women don't understand is a man wants to do everything for a woman who has everything. Like, at the end of the day, like, if you own your shit, you doing everything you need to do, then I wanna do everything for you. For a girl who asks for nothing gets everything. And that's real shit. A girl who asks for nothing gets everything. And the thing about it is her presence is asking for it. You know what I mean? She ain't got to say a word. When she walking in, she on her shit. She got her own car. She don't need for shit. She educated. She doing her shit. Mm-hmm. She ain't got to say a word to me. I can look at her female and be like, oh, yeah, I got to come at her differently.
Yeah.
I got to talk to her differently. You know what I mean? A female who asks for nothing gets everything. And once females understand that and stop pushing on, you tricking if you got it. You tricking if you got it. You think men really want to, when a man see it on social media,
my God.
You think he really looking at
that, speaking of that, these girls, the generation nowadays, I say that like I'm like 35 or some shit.
Yeah, you good.
But like, I done seen a lot of shit, but it's just like these girls, they don't have no game. Like, they don't have no
You don't need it,
in
though.
them.
If you bad, you don't need it. I ain't gonna hold you.
But I'm saying you can't walk up to a nigga and be like, oh, you need to pay me to talk to you. That ain't how you finesse a nigga.
You can, though. If you bad, you can.
Like, what?
You can. If you bad, you can.
But you not. Bad. That's what I'm saying.
You right. There's some who are not. But if you bad enough.
But I'm like, you don't even know how to finesse a nigga. You don't even know how to conversate. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. The generation now, these niggas are coming with the bag. Like, they're seeing Jada and Ari and all these rap niggas automatically busting the bag on these females, and these niggas just copying that shit. Like, they buying their girls chains and all that shit now. If you bad enough, niggas gonna do whatever for it. Yeah. They gonna do whatever. Let's be real. Ari don't have a good attitude. Her attitude is disrespectful, this and the third, and she going from rapper to rapper just because she got clout and she look good. She not the most palatable female, the most nicest, prissy. No. She's just a bad bitch to men. And men just want that status. If you're a bad female, a nigga would date you just to show you off, just to walk you in the room and be like, look at this. Yeah, nigga, look what I got, nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's how they go. You can be the most fucked up individual possible.
And that's what's wrong with the world. That's what's wrong with the world, but shit, it's life.
Yeah, it's life. Hey, it's realities what we got to deal with, man. It's the game. You either play to win or you play to lose. It's up to you. You know what I mean? But it's real shit. But nah, at the end of the day, like you said, when women say, it ain't tricking if you got it. It's manipulation because tricking is tricking. Girls, if you got money, it's nothing. If you got money, it's nothing.
But ain't nothing wrong with tricking. Shit, if a nigga want to spend it, hey, spend it.
You'll feel like, and that's where y'all fuck up. That's why females be coming up dead.
What I'm supposed to tell you, no?
No, you gotta understand, but
I mean, there's
women are coming up dead.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like, yeah.
Because once a nigga wake up and realize, damn, she really didn't really want me. She just really want my bread.
No, that's why if you gonna be in that type of lifestyle, you gotta be.
You gotta be ready for that.
Even then, shit. You ain't even. You get caught slipping. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Because it take one time for a motherfucker to feel like you played them, and they gon'. Yeah, like I don't know if y'all you remember that girl Mercedes off Instagram
from Houston.
Yeah, I think she was from Houston.
Yeah,
like, that shit crazy.
She sent her some shit through the mail, some money, and he got her address now. And he pulled up
and killed her and stayed in her house for multiple days and wrote blood on the wall.
Of course, because you wouldn't. People who would do that is something that's off. Like I ain't gonna hold you for somebody who's okay with paying with love over and over thousands and thousands of dollars. It's something wrong for you not to really want a real connection with somebody. Like I can feel that. Like I'm not really a big strip club dude. Like shout out to dancers getting your bread, but me personally, I'm not a big strip club guy. Yeah. It's not real love in there.
It's really dangerous. Like the whole tricking life and all that. And
hell yeah,
it's really dangerous. It's really dangerous because everything come with a price. Don't ever everything nothing free. Like
a man is not doing anything for free. He's not giving you this money.
You should have your own bag. Like anything a nigga do for you should just be a plus or add on to it. Like you should always never put your whole life into a nigga hands. Like always keep your own shit.
And you know what? And honestly, shit, if niggas is dumb enough to give y'all that money and do that, hey, break them.
Break them.
Get that bread. Break them. Hey, get them dumbass niggas. But don't ever use that. Hey, if it ain't tricking, if you got it. Even if you got it, it's tricking. I don't give a care how much money I get. I'm not tricking. It's tricking if I got it. At the end of the day, it does not matter. It's tricking if you got it, regardless. I don't care if you're a millionaire, a billionaire. It's tricking. It's tricking. If I'm paying for attention that you would never give me if I didn't have this bread, that's tricking. You don't care about me. You want this bread. And
I would hate to be on that side of the fence because I don't got like
it's a lot of homeless women. It's a lot of broke women. It's a lot of broke bad bitches. It's a lot of broke bad bitches.
I'm saying I would hate to be the man on that end. Like that's so.
It's a lot of broke bad women. You know what I mean? And honestly, shit, men are more hypersexual, so they'll do some. You know what I mean? They'll pay for it. And niggas is stalkers. They'll see a bad female. They've been stalking on Instagram for years, and Oh,
It's
your price is
dangerous out
10K?
here, man, for real. Like,
she take 10K to. Here you go. I've been wanting to hit this forever. I got 10K. I'm
y'all
good.
really gotta be careful, for real. Cause all it take is one wrong move, like, and that shit all be over with over some money.
Yeah, and like I said, if a woman gonna take a nigga bread, if you gonna hold, you gonna have sex for bread, just be like you said, an honest hoe. But don't be out here spreading this false ass narrative. Oh, well, it's tricking if you got it. No, you trying to manipulate these men, and at the end of the day, now you teaching these young women that shit. Now you got these young girls looking up to you and thinking this is the way and this is the route and this is how life's supposed to be. Nah. You know what I mean? And y'all can't be upset either, though. When a nigga flash that money, flash that chain, flash that whip, and he knock you off, you don't get a dime, don't be mad. You the one who went for it. You the one who, it ain't tricking if you got that. Nah, hey.
And you can't be mad if you going around saying that and people treat you a certain way. Like, a man is going to treat you how you portray yourself. If you coming off as a woman that, I need your money in exchange for entertainment, then that's how a man is gonna treat you. Like, you can't. What do you expect? Like, how you portray yourself is how somebody gonna teach you. I mean, that's how they gonna treat you.
Nah, 100%, and that's what people gotta understand and shit like that. You know what I mean? A lot of women just be saying stuff and just be repeating shit because they hear it and think this is what it is and shit, and just going with the culture. And when it's all said and done, that shit all got consequences, man.
Literally,
it all got goddamn consequences, man. But nah, definitely, man. So I was having this conversation with some of my friends and shit like that. Do you feel like a female with a bag, a female who's doing well for herself, a female with education and shit like that, do you feel like it's harder for her to find a partner? You think it's harder for her to date?
Yeah.
Why you feel like it's harder for her?
I feel like she already got it all together, so it's like it's hard trying to find somebody else who got it all together too. And it's like you want to find somebody who's gonna bring, something valuable to the table as well as you bringing everything that you come with to the table. So that's why I feel like it's a little bit harder because she's not settling. She know what she want because she got her shit together.
Yeah, I hate women. It sucks because honestly, it shouldn't be harder though. Like the problem with women once they get a bag and let's say they making $80,000, $100,000 a year, they don't want to date below that. Mm-hmm. So now you only looking for niggas who make 100,000. So that pool of niggas, it has shrunk now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't understand why women do that. Like it's okay to go get a nigga who making 50,000.
I think it's just more of a women. We grow up to think that men is supposed to be the provider and stuff like that. So it's like I think a woman who got her stuff together, it's like she's trying to find a man who can take on all of her plus him. Like, so it's like like she wants it to be double. That's what I feel like.
Girl, you make 100,000, huh?
Right. Yeah, I know. But it's like she looking for that provider. But she probably in her mind feeling like because he don't make as much money, he can't provide. But that's not true.
No, that's a fact. No, you're right. It's not true. But that's how women look. Like women equate money to respect.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Like women equate money to respect. So again, if I'm making more money than you, hey nigga, you gotta do what I tell you to do.
Yeah.
Come home when I tell you to do. This and the third. And what's scary is she might bump into a nigga who making more money than you is or doing better than her.
Yeah.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like women who are making. So do you
prefer? So let me ask you this. So do you prefer a woman who make less money than you?
I wouldn't say I prefer it, but more often than not, I bump into women who make less to me who are more respectable. You know what I mean? Because they're not trying to be on your level. Like they're not trying to. I literally had to just cut a female off because she was capping so much.
Maybe
because she kept on trying to challenge me. She kept on trying to. Oh, okay. Oh, you make that. I get money too, and I do this and da. No, we're not even talking about the money. Like, why are you on that?
Why are we competing?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So when you dating women who are making bread, they think it's a competition. Yeah. And then
I was just finna ask you that.
Yeah, then they think they're entitled to more too. They think that they're better than everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I'm a bad bitch and I make more money. These bitches is broke.
But you can get a man that make way more.
Why you want to fuck with her? She ain't on her shit like that. Why they can't? Women who are on that level, they don't understand why they're single. They don't understand why they're not married. They think they supposed to be married and they supposed to have their husband already, and I'm the top of the top. Why I can't get married? Like, girl, it's your attitude. You gotta chill and relax. Like, a man still wants to be a man, and you're making more money than 10% of all the men in your state.
Yeah.
And those 10% of men who are making that amount of money, they don't want to honestly want a woman who's making the same amount of money as they is. They don't want to have to compete or do none of that shit. Because honestly,
I feel like I feel like men are intimidated by.
I wouldn't say they are intimidated. It's too much of a problem. Like, I got to deal with too much.
She wants you. She expects more from you. But that's what I'm saying. So men are gonna go with the woman that don't expect that much more from them than they would.
I wouldn't say they expect more. It's just the respecting. It's just more of a. It's not that she expects more or less. It's just that she's more easier to deal with. She's more of a woman who's willing to
easier
listen,
to deal with. Yeah,
willing to really build and shit like that. A woman who already got it is already in her head. They already cocky and they probably got a short leash and shit. Like, oh nah, this nigga ain't it. I'm moving on. Oh, I make 100,000. I got a degree. I got a house. I'm doing well. Oh, I'm cool on this nigga. You know, I ain't gotta listen to him. Like, they feel like. Nah, like, you still have to allow a man to be a man. Like, as a woman, I'm still going to let you be a woman. I'm going to let you handle your shit, do what you do. And as a man, you still got to respect me as a man.
I feel like it depends on the man. Like, I feel like it depends on the man.
I think it depends on the woman. I ain't going to hold you. I think there's some women who do.
Because I done met a nigga that can humble me, you know what I'm saying, that don't make as much money as me. I feel like it depends.
But for how long, though?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's only going to last for so long. Yeah. It's only going to last unless you really got that mind state where you are going to allow your man to be a man, then it'll work. But if that ain't your mindset, it's not going to last that long. Because eventually, if I'm not handling my business or something goes wrong or you don't like something, you're going to throw that in my face. And I as a man, I don't want to hold. I don't want to, oh, look, bum ass nigga, broke nigga, bro. How dare you talk to me like that? How dare you come home late and I'm paying the bills in here?
I feel like men go where it's easier at because
it's not easier. It's much called respect. You keep trying to put easier.
It's really easy.
Nah, it's respect.
You said easier to deal with.
Nah, it's not. Well, that's the wrong terminology. It's just a man's going to go where he's be respected. I want to be respected.
No, for sure.
That's it. I want to be respected. I don't want to have to keep competing with you over and over. I want to be the man, and I want my decisions to weigh out this and the third. Because as a woman, if you're making more money than me, you're paying more of the bills. What you say 9 times 10 gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as a man, that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
And as a woman, you don't want to be that.
I don't even know if I was a man, I wouldn't want to be in that situation.
And a woman,
so I feel that.
And vice versa. And a woman don't want to be the person making all decisions. A lot of women just want to chill and be a woman. I don't want to have to pick the cars and pick the house and where we're moving and what we eating. And I don't want to have to do all this. I want to be able to chill. When I want to do it, I can do it. But I don't want to have to be the one driving around. And I want to be in the driver's seat and be cool. And I don't want to have to make all the financial decisions.
Right.
I don't want to have to teach you about credit. I don't want to have to teach you how to get a bank account. I don't want to have to do, you know what I mean? Women wants to.
Yeah, women, so to answer your question, women who got their shit together do have more. They is a little harder to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucks then because they shit, and shout out to the women who are not. Shout out to the women who are in their bag and they doing good, they doing their shit. Yeah. And they not allowing this money or this degree, make them think less of men who are not. Shout out to you women who are not. I ain't gonna lie, it's not a lot of y'all, but that money is hard. It's hard not to allow that money to change you.
Yeah.
That money is going to change.
Yeah, because honestly, if I was making $100K a year, I would want a nigga to match me.
That's hard though. It's gonna be hard.
It is.
Because you know what comes with that nigga who make $100K too?
Some bullshit.
You damn right.
Some bullshit.
You damn right.
Bullshit come with all these niggas.
You there? Go get you a Target, Walmart nigga who make 45,
no.
50. He gonna love you to the hell and back.
Hell no. Them niggas come with bullshit too.
They definitely do, but it's not gonna be as much bullshit of 100,000. Let's be real. It's not gonna be as much as 100,000, nigga. When you making that type of bread, women they gonna throw themselves out this nigga. The nigga who's making at the Walmart making 40K, 35K.
Yeah, but I say that, but now that I think about it, I don't know, cause them niggas that be having money, they don't want to do shit.
They don't have to. You're damn right. They don't have to.
Bro,
they don't have to.
I've mentioned this before in a previous episode. Like, I like men that like know how to change tires, fix little shit in the house. I like manly men.
Yeah.
Them niggas that be rich, they want to pay a motherfucker to do everything.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna do it too. I ain't gonna hold you. I change my own tire or some shit. I just did that shit a minute. I got no problem with that shit. But again, having money is a vanity. It's certain shit you're not gonna have to do. I thought you were talking about niggas thinking that they ain't gonna have to court you. They ain't gonna have to pursue you. Yeah. Niggas with money don't feel like they ain't gotta do none of that shit because they are the hunted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not too many men with the bag.
So basically,
it's not too many niggas with the bag. There's more beautiful women.
Get a nigga that not beneath you, but get a nigga that's not all the way up there with you because they do appreciate you.
Yes, they're going to appreciate you more. Yes, that's why I said it's going to be easier for you. Yes, there are men you can find. There are good men with money. I don't want to paint this narrative that niggas who got money are bad men and no shit like that. But we also got to be real and realistic. They got fucking options. Mm-hmm. They got options, just like you got options. If you making that type of money, or not even if you make that type of money, if you a bad female got hella options too. You got to know what's come with a badass female. Every nigga want a bad bitch until they get a bad bitch. They don't know what to do with her. Every nigga want one. So at the end of the day, as a woman, when you go get you a nigga making $35,000, $40K, he gonna be more happy for you. I remember, me when I was making that same amount of bread, I was happy to be in the relationship that I was in because I'm like, damn, I'm happy I got this woman. I'm happy I'm doing this. As my income raised, as my income came up and people started noticing this shit, it became easier.
Somebody
love got harder though. Yeah. Women got easier, but the love got harder. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes. So and vice versa with women. The more money I get as men, we're not gonna look at you. As you better be bad with that money because a nigga will go get a badass bitch work at McDonald's and treat her like a princess.
Yeah.
Because all men care about is looks. We don't care about the degrees and the money and are you a bad bitch? Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go do our shit. All these celebrities getting these Instagram females who bad and who ain't got no degrees, who ain't got shit. But Instagram and a bunch of badass pictures. Ari and these motherfuckers and Ruby Rose and all these people, they're not going crazy like that. They're not really just, these super degree up women, educated. No, they just bad bitches. And these niggas with all this bread is coming to get their ass.
It's crazy what being a bad bitch can do.
But for how long?
Yeah.
Man, all these old bad bitches, Jennifer Lopez and Buffy the Body and
that's
Pinky.
Why you gotta create your own lane. You can't live off these niggas forever.
Jada Fire, all these ex-bad bitches, it comes to an end. What happened to Buffy the Body? What happened to her? Nigga, you know what I mean?
Buffy the Body, what did?
That's what I'm saying. Damn, what happened to these females? Her. What happened to old girl from Flavor of Love? What was her name? Delicious. You know what I mean?
She married that man. That man that got...
And they divorced. The nigga from the Little Rock, the New York shit. Yeah, they divorced. And she only went with him because he got $1 million settlement from New York because he had a bag. You know what I mean? But
$1 million ain't...
It was more than that. It was more than that. But she only was with him because he had that settlement and shit like that. Now they divorced and doing their own shit. But that goes to show you, at the end of the day, it's only a short period of time. And Delicious was fucking with somebody prior to him. That was more on the bigger status. Every female got her time coming. But as a man with money, your time gonna last forever. Hugh Hefner, 90 years old, knocking off 19, 20, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you got bread, it's just with Trump and Diddy, all these people, Jay-Z, all these men with bread, we can last for a little bit longer and shit like that.
That's true.
And that's what people don't understand. Like a lot of people don't really understand that's what comes with it and shit like that though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But
create your own lane.
Hell yeah. Get your own bag.
Finesse these niggas while you can and get the fuck.
You better have an exit plan.
Yeah.
You better have an exit plan. You better have some investments. You better have some shit. Because that titty, that ass, that face, it doesn't matter how much BBLs, plastic surgery you get. You better have an exit strategy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And vice versa. As a man,
investment.
Shit, as a man, you better be on your shit too.
Yeah.
Hey, this goes backward. It goes backwards for men. It's harder for a man to have a bag than for a female to get bad. All it takes for a female to get bad is a $10,000 package. Go get the BBL. Go get this. Talk $10K, and she can be up.
Straight.
Yeah, she good. And you got some women who were born naturally beautiful and had to pay for shit. There's some, of course, you know, if you was rich, there is some men who were born rich and this and the third. But majority of men are not born. You got to work.
Got to work hard.
Got to work hard.
Yep.
Got to work hard for it. So, and vice versa for men. We got it 10 times harder out here and shit like that. You know?
Yeah, y'all do.
Not just.
I would hate to be a man in this generation.
Why you say that for?
It's just, everything is just about money. Everything.
When it come down to men, do you feel like you part of the problem?
Yes.
Oh, man.
We all a part of the problem.
Feel like you part of the problem, huh? So, shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I mean, I'm getting better. I ain't gonna lie. The older me, yeah.
Nah,
I mean, the younger me.
I understand, you know what I mean, as a woman.
But I'm getting older, so I don't look at shit how I look at shit back then. Like, back then, yeah, I'm with all that finesse shit. Now, I'm just, I think smarter. I just think, like, I feel bad.
Nah, I definitely understand. Yeah, you right. As a generation, as a man now, it's fucked up right now. It's a whole different ball game. Men got to be more on their toes. And then you got to get the bag younger now. You got to be 18, 19, 21, 22. You got to have it young because the young girls they're not settling for young nigga. No, they'll go get a 35-year-old with a bag.
It's getting worse and worse.
21-year-old or go get a 36, 37 with a bag. Like, them young girls, they ain't got no problems hitting you up, trying to go kick it.
It's getting worse and worse.
Fly me out.
I cannot imagine the world 10 years from now.
Shit, you know the high schoolers now, they in Versace. They got gold chains. Like, high schoolers now, they turned up. They got all the type of Versace, Gucci,
I be seeing a promise. I be like, whoa, we was not
Rolexes. They going crazy.
I'm scared. I'm scared to have kids in this world.
They going crazy. Like, the high school, it's a whole different ball game now.
Then they got the scammers as the parents.
Yeah, just imagine, you know what I mean, somebody coming to school with Gucci head to toe when we was in school. Like, that shit crazy. Just imagine. Like, I
would be the coolest kid.
I don't even
remember
I don't even think you would be. I think you would just be looking at you like.
We didn't even know about
that's
shit
what
like
I'm saying.
that.
We'll be looking at you like, huh? We'll be looking at you like, what the hell's going on?
So me, if you had Aeropostale, you was lit.
Oh, my mama. Aeropostale, American Eagle.
Miss Me jeans.
All that shit, man. Yeah, back in the day, some little Jordans and shit. Yeah, we thought the Jordans was just the coolest shit. Niggas with bread and shit.
Niggas had
like
money
that.
If they wore Jordans.
With a jersey and shit. Yeah, nigga was up.
Crazy. The world is crazy, man.
Nah, it's definitely different. And and vice versa. As a young woman coming up,
ooh,
the pressure. Being a young woman coming up, how hard it is. All the shit they got to go. You hear me?
The internet.
The body, you got to have your body looking a certain type of way.
I don't even want my kids on the internet.
But the problem is they have to because are they going to be behind? Yeah, you don't want your kid, and that's what I go through again as a parent and shit like that about
I'm so scared.
how much internet to give your kids because you don't want them to be behind either though. Mm-hmm. You don't want them to go to school and they don't know what the hell going on. They don't know how to use these instruments because you decided not to get them on the internet. Shit, but also putting them on the internet, it's a whole different ballgame. You don't know what they go. You might check their history and they looking at porn or something. And now you got to have a conversation with them about porn and shit like that. You gotta talk to them about.
Being a parent, I salute people who are parents because it would be so hard to like know what's the limit? Like, what's too much?
It's not about a limit. It's about how much you really put into your kids and how much you really talk to them, how much you explain to them, because you can't hide nothing. Mm-hmm. You really can't. You're eventually gonna get exposed to it. Yeah. So you'd rather for it to come from you.
You don't want to just keep your kid hostage from the world, like
because you rather it come from you than somebody at school or a stranger or a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your daughter talking to a nigga about sex. You ain't never talked to your daughter about sex, and her first boyfriend is the guy sitting back talking to her about sex and shit like that. I know, right? So yeah, it's a whole different ball game. So you really gotta
get younger and younger. It's like I thought we was young doing.
They going.
They getting younger and younger
because they're exposed to it. You know, what I mean? It's not hard to when you're on Instagram and you're going past a girl with a body.
Parents don't be caring enough. Parents don't be caring enough.
They definitely not paying attention to what's going on and because they got their own lives and shit. And then you got older people who look younger now. So. 45-year-olds used to be, I'm done kicking it. I'm raising my kids. Now, 45-year-olds look
lit outside.
And they look like they 27, 28. They look young. You know what I mean? So they kicking it now. They staying younger, longer, and they kicking it now. So, yeah, they lit. So they not putting in what they really need to put in for their kids to be who they need to be and shit like that, man.
And one thing I did notice, though, like, it don't really matter how you, I mean, it do matter how you raise your kids, but it's like, at the end of the day, once the motherfuckers leave.
Nah, but it's what you put in. Like, once you put your kids into the world.
They only gonna know what you teach them.
Facts. That's the true test, though. The true test is how your kids behave and react to the world when they're not around you. It shows you what you really put into your kids. Like, that's really gonna show you what, as a parent, how you really are. Again, there's some kids, no matter how good you are as a parent, they're gonna take the wrong way, they're gonna do the wrong shit. They're gonna end up no matter what. You know what I mean? So there's sometimes you can't control that shit.
Right.
But majority of the time, if you really put in with your kids, you do what you need to do, you have them conversations with them, you be honest with them about sex and drugs and weed. Don't lie to them. Oh, you smoke weed, you're gonna die, or you smoke weed. No, be honest with them. Hey, yeah, you're not gonna die, nothing gonna happen to you. But more often than not, hey, this is not, if you're trying to get some shit done, this is not it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, but you just have to be honest with your kid. But again, there's other type of weed. There's, indica, all the other shit. You have to break that down. You have to be honest with your kids. Yeah. You know, a lot of people want to hide shit because at the end of the day, it's going to pop up. Weed, sex, drugs, spites, traveling, whatever. Liquor is going to pop up. Yeah. You know what I mean? True. It's going to pop up and shit like that, man. But
good topics today.
Hell yeah. This episode 8 was fire, man. Episode 8 was fire, man. Be a realistic podcast, man. It was fire. Episode 8. We're gonna continue doing this shit. We appreciate it, man. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, man. Keep doing y'all thing. We appreciate all the support. We got our Instagrams, Cash Apps, all that down there. If you fuck with us, hey, keep doing that, man. We appreciate all of that, man.
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow us on Instagram right now. Y'all already here, so just go do it.
Might as well go do this shit, man.
And we out.
Hey, let's get it.